Morning. So today we've got a lot of plans. We're gonna replant a cornfield. That'll be fun. You guys are gonna see us, see me rip out standing corn to replant it. I'll explain later. We're gonna do some tilling. Jeff is gonna get his hand at running the John Deere, so I'm gonna show him how to use it. Dad is down there planting beans right now, and hopefully we can make a big dent in everything before this next batch of rain gets here. But first, we need to clean an air filter. I don't think this is the kind of air filter you're supposed to be able to blow out, but we don't have another one and I need the tractor, so that's what we're doing. Air cleaner, check. Now we can hop in here and enjoy our breakfast. So the field we're going to had a downforce problem in this field. Basically, I planted 40 acres with zero downforce. Didn't notice it. Should have noticed it, but I didn't. But our agronomist told us that we need to just rip this ground up. This is a couple weeks after it was planted, so all the seeds have emerged. The stand actually looks pretty good, but that seed is so shallow, a lot of it's just barely on under any dirt at all. That first windstorm is going to blow over, is what we've been advised. So we probably have a better health and better corn by coming in here and ripping it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't like the idea. I mean, looking out over here, we stand checked it. We were at 32,000, so a lot of it emerged, but it's just going to not do to its fullest potential. Even this late in the year, we're going to be better off to come in here and start over. So that's what we're doing. Now, we waited till it emerged. That way we didn't have volunteer corn coming. Basically, even though this is a cornfield, volunteer corn, or corn that comes a little later, will basically be a weed in that circumstance. So you don't want that. You want all your corn kind of emerging at roughly the same time. That way they're not competing against each other for nutrients at different growth stages. So if a corn plant comes up 2 weeks after the other corn plant, it will never catch up, and it will always just be a weed. Feels very wrong to be doing this. Let's take a look outside and see what we're working with. So as you can see, we've got a lot of emergence, but whenever I look at these corn plants, I mean, looky there. Kernel is on top of the ground. That's not ideal. But it was growing. It's just, we're not going to get a good root system with it on top of the ground. This is what it's looking like after we're tearing it out. We're not going super deep because we're going to plant this today. So the real reason we're doing this, we're actually going to build a baseball field. Anybody catch the reference? Yeah, nice buck deer eating my corn. Corn burner. So we've got the replant acres tilled. Jeff is land rolling. I'm trying to get a hold of him. He's going to come up here and get a lesson on how to use this. He's going to get the old Brown Farms 10-minute lesson, and we're going to go plant corn. But while we're waiting on Jeff, we'll put some diesel fuel in this thing. We're burning about 1 gallon an acre. And well, I want to make darn sure Jeff has enough diesel fuel to run today. Yeah, Jeff must have forgot his phone. I can't get him on the ringer, but he's out here rolling. Flag him down and have him follow me up there. So if you've never seen a land roller, it really makes the ground very, very favorable for draper heads or any kind of bean platform. Makes the ground very smooth, very flat. You get the cutter bar a little lower. Lots of benefits. Not necessary, like not absolutely necessary, but it sure is. Sure does make it nice after you run a field, even with the sprayer that's been land rolled. Makes it nice enough you'll pay a guy to sit in that tractor and run it. So you can run the land roller as fast as you can keep it from bouncing. Well, I know to keep Jeff busy for a while. He's got 110 acres there. So, kind of keep him humping for a little bit. Before we hop in the planter, I want to grab 2 bags of this seed corn because, well, these are the 2 varieties. This is the variety we're planting. Probably take these busted ones. Dargon raccoons. We might end up slightly short on seed, so that's why I'm taking these. I'm not sure, I can't remember now. We've had so many freaking rainouts, losing track. But just in case. So I almost forgot about this little 5-acre patch here at the farm where the shop is. It's the one right beside our little barn here. Makes a nice privacy fence between us and the neighbor. Realize we're a little low on DEF. We have plenty of fuel to maybe even finish planting corn. We do not have enough DEF, so I'm right here by the Thunder Chicken. We'll go ahead and put some DEF in the tractor. That way we don't have to worry about that. We have roughly a day and a half before the rain gets here. And well, we've got 350 acres of patches. A lot of patch hopping. So we're gonna be busy the next day and a half. You may be wondering, why didn't you start working on this 350 acres sooner? They were wet. So there's the field we just tilled corn out of. Time to put it back in. A lot of clods. But we've got road cleaners. I guess they'll move out of the way. We're planting it. Full send. Needs to be done. Well, Operation Replant is complete. Now let's go back to first crop planting. First time planting. There we go. Well, there's another field done. We're down to 250-ish acres now. 270 probably, somewhere in there. Heck, I don't know. Either way, the end is getting nearer. A lot of patches though. But depending on wet spots and if the fields are fit, I think we'll be able to finish corn for this next rain, knock on wood. Well, we just had a row unit run out of seeds, so we're going to see how lopsided our boxes are. If we need to, we will add a bag of seed. If they're both empty, we'll switch varieties. Yeah, we'll throw a bag in there. Now that we're out of seed, we are going to head back to the shop and get some. We're only about 2 miles from the shop, so by the time someone brought me my truck and left what they were doing, or by the time my wife came and got me, I could probably just be back there. So we'll do that and get back to this field. Now this field's only 34 acres. We've done 14 of them. And then I've got 50 acres up the road I'd like to get done tonight. 50 acres doesn't seem like a lot till you realize it's in 3 fields and they're not super efficient. And we'll have to get a different seed variety probably in there at some point. Well, we've got the last seed box on the tender. We've got enough seed to plant about 50 acres. We'll see what time it is and where we're at, and we might come back and get it. We might just fill up in the morning. Hammer down. So these fields have not been burnt down yet. A lot more weeds out here than we would normally have. I can't remember if Dad, he might have sprayed it like in the last day, but normally these fields would be a lot less weed pressure. But it's kind of one of them deals now where let's get it in the ground while we can, and we'll figure that part out after the fact. So we're cutting through this future bean field because, well, this planter's kind of long and it's kind of hard to make the turn back the lane we've got, so a little bit simpler this way. Well, we're running out of seed. Mission accomplished. I'm gonna fold this thing up, we'll take it back to the shop, I'll throw the seed in it, and we're gonna park it for the night because we're, what are we, about 180 acres of corn left to plant total. So, we're in the home stretch, people. Well, you're gonna have to take my word for it, but the planter's got seed in it again. All the pro boxes have been loaded up, so we're gonna hook from that tender tomorrow, and we'll finish the rest out with bags or bigs for you folks from up north. Well, folks, thanks for watching. If you would do us a favor and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Drop us a comment and tune in tomorrow. See if we finish up corn planting. Thanks for watching.